welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all well. So for today's video I wanted to do a video speaking about BB creams, tinted moisturizers, and lightweight coverage products that are good for everyday wear. If you're someone that wants to have makeup on but you want something that's gonna give you skincare benefits but also make you look really good and have some coverage, this video is for you. So I hope this is something you guys enjoy. So if that is something you are interested in, please go ahead and keep watching. Okay, I want to start off by just giving you guys a little update. I have been feeling super sick lately. I'm not sure what's going on. I've been seeing so many doctors and hospitals the past few weeks, to be honest, and I'm very frustrated because I feel like nobody can tell me what's going on. I've had so much tests run, and I'm thankful I live in a place where I have access to free healthcare, but it's really frustrating because when you're told that there's nothing wrong, it kind of makes you feel like everything you're experiencing is in your head. And I know doctors aren't meaning to gaslight me, but I'm just if there's nothing wrong, why do I feel sick? It's really annoying, and I know it could be worse. I know this is probably first world problems. It's just really hard. I have no energy and motivation to do anything anymore, and that is why I've been a little absent from YouTube, but I definitely wasn't doing it on purpose. I'm just super out of it, and I thought filming today would make me feel better, but I feel so sick right now, you guys. I just hope that it doesn't come across in this video as I'm miserable to be filming. That is not the case at all. You guys know I'd be doing this every day if I could. I just feel super unwell and I don't know what to do right now. So prayers and good vibes are needed. Thank you so much in advance. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get started with the video. So I have all the products here in this little bin here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about them in order of the drugstore ones, and then the rest of the ones I have are unfortunately high-end. But that's just because I don't find myself using products like this a lot. I know the drugstore has come out with a lot of BB creams, CC creams, tinted moisturizer kind of situations, but I feel like I'm not finding myself to use this as much. So I feel like the days that I do, I love these. I have a phase where I go through these products and I'm like, oh my god, I love you so much, and then I don't use them for weeks. So it's kind of weird. But the first product I want to mention is something I've been loving recently. That is the L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB cream. This is anti-redness. I made a video I think dedicated to this when I first made my YouTube channel. So essentially this is just a green product here. I'm gonna swatch a little bit of it, and I love this stuff so much. I know this was super viral for a while. If you guys can see, it is green. Hopefully you can see. And then once you blend it, it starts to adjust to your skin, so it doesn't stay green. And obviously I'm not fair skin tone, so it doesn't show up as I don't look like Shrek or anything. And I love how this makes my skin look. I feel like this gets rid of all the redness, but it's so lightweight that I feel like this is something you can wear every day. Now I've worn this on its own, but I've also worn it as a primer, and I feel like it does good that way as well. I would say if you're someone who's dry, I recommend priming and moisturizing really well, because otherwise I feel like this product can be somewhat drying, but not really. But you know, just something I wanted to put out there just in case. So this states here that it is a multitasking anti-redness BB cream. It's formulated with beautifying beads, which are color transforming pigments that counteract redness. This hydrating ultralight lotion delivers 4 beautifying actions in one. It neutralizes the look of redness, corrects skin color for a healthy looking even complexion, and hydrates for all day moisture and perfects to hide imperfections. Now I find it interesting that it says this is hydrating, because I feel like it is, it's not drying, but I feel like me being someone that is dry, I have to moisturize. I'm always well moisturized, but you know what I mean? I feel like I have to moisturize really well. This is definitely not drying either, but I just feel like it's not completely hydrating like the claims are saying. Anyways, I love this stuff. This can be very pricey. I find drugstore stuff has increased severely in price, and L'Oreal is one of the most expensive drugstore beauty brands. I feel like you can get this anywhere from 15 to 20 something dollars. I've seen this for 23, I've seen it for 22. I bought this I think for I'm trying to remember if it was like 17 or something, which I feel like is still pretty pricey for drugstore, but you know, inflation, you guys. I don't know what it is. Drugstore is so expensive lately. That is why I find myself leaning towards high end, because I'm like, I'm just spending an extra what, like $10 and getting high end. Like, it's crazy to me, and it sucks because drugstore used to be all I could afford at one point, and like it's so expensive now that I'm like, why is everything 20 something dollars? Like, it's crazy. If you guys shop at the drugstore, you know what I mean. Compare the prices to what they used to be to now. It's a no bueno situation. Anyways, this is really great. I have been using this lately. I find that I like it on days where I just want to have something on without putting on makeup, and I feel like it kind of gives me some life, doesn't make me look dead. And yeah, I love this for that exact reason. This is what I reach for when I have early morning classes and I don't want to completely wear makeup but I don't want to go bare face. This is what I find myself reaching for. Next product is something I did a dedicated video on as well. This is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. Now, the review I did for this was like a roller coaster because I didn't like it and then I liked it, and then, like, you know, I had to find ways to make it work. So I had to go through a whole trial of testing this for a few days, and my review video that I posted, you know, back in the day, I kind of like forgot to do the outro, and then when I came back for the outro it had been days, or I think a week or something. So I do like this a lot. I feel like this doesn't have as much coverage. If you're someone that just likes like the slightest bit of coverage but you want something that's just gonna make you look like your overall like one skin tone shade, I don't know, it's like super low maintenance, I feel like this is your best bet. Now, this says that it has SPF 30, so it says that it helps prevent sunburn if you apply 15 minutes prior to sun exposure, and then it tells you to reapply every 2 hours. Now, I feel like if you're someone that lives in a place where it is super hot and you just want something that you can do like one and done, this would be really good to apply. You can use this, it works best I feel like with your fingertips. I feel like a brush and sponge don't do this any justice, which is so bizarre because I don't like resorting to using my hands, but this product works best with your hands. It's crazy to me, but this is really good. It is on the expensive side. This is $45, but it comes in a bunch of shades. I have the shade Bamboo 5.5. Okay, I literally had to stop and take a break because I felt like I was going to pass out. I am so tired of feeling sick. It's not fun. I think nausea is the worst thing known to mankind. I feel like I'd rather just vomit than to feel nauseous. I'm sorry if that's like disgusting, but like, I am so nauseous, you guys. I cannot even tell you how nauseous I am. So I was speaking about the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. So going through the product description on Sephora, this says it's a powerful hydrating foundation that combines the benefits of a BB cream and a CC cream for a radiantly smooth finish. It achieves dewy sheer to medium coverage that gives skin a radiant, soft and smooth looking appearance. Yeah, I did a separate video again dedicated to trying this out, and I showed you guys application and whatnot. Again, this product is $45 and it has a 4 out of 5 star rating on Sephora, which is good. I feel like I always forget about this product, but it is really nice. Like I said, very good, versatile product as the name suggests. I think this color is starting to become a little dark for me because it looks like it is, but this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna blend it out here. And this is super lightweight, like it blends and it feels like nothing, so super lightweight if that's what you're into. Just super amazing to have on. I know all of these will be really hard to see, but they're like BB creams and CC creams, so they're not like foundations where you can see how good it covers and stuff, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, next product I think is the most pricey out of the 5 I have, and this is from ILIA. It's called the Super Skin Tint. This has an SPF of 40 and it is made with niacinamide, squalene, and hyaluronic acid. Now this comes in a dropper. I don't remember if I don't think I did a dedicated video on this, but for a while this is all I was using, and I feel like this actually provides pretty decent coverage for being a skin tint. So this is $62 for 30 ml, the standard foundation size you get, and this comes in a bunch of shades as well. This has 4 out of 5 stars on Sephora. And this says on here that it is a clean tinted serum that provides light dewy coverage with mineral SPF and active levels of skincare ingredients, now available in a range of flexible shades. Now the ingredients that it has, the squalene and niacinamide. The squalene basically hydrates and visibly improves elasticity but without clogging pores, and the niacinamide smooths texture, minimizes the appearance of pores, softens lines, and prevents even tone. Now this product, I feel like it's the one that I feel like has buildable coverage. If not the most, then I feel like it's amongst the top, like most out of the ones I'm going to speak of after this. But this product is amazing. It is super expensive, but I love the texture and formula of this. It's super liquidy, but I feel like this is so nice to use. I mean, I don't think I shook this properly because this is super watery, you guys. Not sure if you can hear, but it's super watery. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little swatch of this too. And I have mine in the shade, what is this in the shade of? ST5 Bomb Bomb. Is that a shade? I don't know, but that's what it says on the bottom. Anyways, that is what it looks like, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out. This has like a gel consistency, and as you can see, a little bit of this goes a long way, so I feel like you don't need as much. I'm trying to justify the price this comes at, you know, but I love this. This feels super amazing. Not as lightweight as the ones I've mentioned before, but this just feels so nice and hydrating to have on. I feel like this product is amazing. It's actually, I find, super long wearing, and it works with a lot of different primers, and I feel like it gives you a good amount of hydration. Doesn't make me feel dry. I can get away without setting this, I feel like, but in the summer obviously I would set it because I tend to get more oily. I know people tend to use BB creams and CC creams and stuff like that more in the summer, but I actually like using them in the fall as well. So I know maybe the timing of this video seems like it's kind of weird because I should have made it in the summer, but I feel like I like stuff like this in the fall too because my skin is like tends to be the most dry in the fall, and I feel like these products cater very well to dryness if you are not wanting to wear a lot of makeup, because I feel like once it's super dry, it just makeup looks super cakey. So yeah, unless it's for a special event, I don't find myself wearing super heavy full coverage unless I have to go somewhere. So yeah, everyday wise, light medium coverage is like my go-to anyways. Okay, the next product is from Rose Inc. This is the Skin Enhanced Luminous Skin Tint Serum. Now this says foundation on here, but I wouldn't say this is a foundation. I feel like this is just like a BB cream, very close to a tinted moisturizer. If you're familiar with I'm trying to see what it's called, one second. Yeah, that's what it is. So there's this product from Chanel, and I don't even want to try and pronounce it because it's literally in French. But this product that Chanel has is called the Water Fresh Complexion Touch, and it's like really similar to what this is. It has like little beads. I'm not sure if you guys can see here what this looks like. It has little beads of pigment in it, and the one from Chanel, I don't know if I can show you guys, but that's kind of what it looks like. Has like the little beads as well. Anyways, the Chanel one is $85 and this product is $65, so I know there's only like a $20 difference or $25 difference, but I still feel like that's a good savings amount you get. So I feel like those products are very on par, but I know this one is more luminous than that. So this, what it is, based off the Sephora website, is a radiant skin tint that visibly plumps and smooths the skin while delivering sheer coverage. Totally agree with that claim. This is super light coverage, but it is so radiant and so glowy. This comes in a few shades as well. Not as many as the other ones, but I still really like this. I feel like this works very well as a primer as well. I love this because it's just so aesthetically pleasing to use. Now this is another one of those products that I would say works best with your hands because of the little beads of pigment it has. So this is what it looks like, and once you blend it, it just goes into, it kind of looks like a gel with like beads of pigment, which is what it is. And then once you blend it, the pigment starts to distribute, and I just love how this looks. It's super glowy. This is why I actually like it as a primer. If I feel like I'm going to be doing fairly full coverage makeup and I need like a good primer that's going to be hydrating and like offer a little bit of coverage, I feel like I like to use this too. It's super amazing. I love this stuff so much. It is so pretty. I actually have this on my table because this is where I keep my like everyday makeup, and I like to use this as something I reach for if I want something super light. This product is just aesthetically pleasing to use, I feel like, and I know it is pricey, but I feel like if you're someone who's dry and just loves products that just like give you a glow and enhance the appearance and texture of your skin without giving too much coverage. I feel like you'd really like this. This has 4.7 stars out of 5, which I feel like is a very, very high rating. This is a clean at Sephora brand, so it's a product that has very good ingredients, and it is, again, like on the pricier side, but I feel like it is well worth it. This is something I would like be interested in repurchasing, to be honest. And it says you can mix with foundation with a foundation brush to activate the micro encapsulated pigment spheres and then blend gently onto your face. So I feel like with the brush, I feel like maybe you should rub it in with your fingers and then go in with the brush if you're not into like, you know, you're just using your fingers. But I feel like that's the beauty of all these products, is they're super low maintenance and you can just get away with using them with your hands, and it's like super quick and like run out the door kind of situation. But I love this. This makes me feel super luxurious while looking like super plump and dewy, and like it just makes you look so nice and glowy. I love that so much. My skin looks so healthy when I use this. Super amazing product. So last product I want to mention is the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer. This has SPF 25. Now this is the most recent one of these products I think I purchased. I also did a dedicated video on this, and I would say out of all the ones I've mentioned, if you're someone who's dry girl, or if you're someone who is a dry, if you're someone who has dry skin, you're dry skin gal, this would be the one I'd recommend the most. I feel like this product is good if you just want a little more coverage than what the rest of them provide, but you still want the hydration and the skincare benefits of all of them as well. This product is $52. Again, you get 30 ml, I believe. Oh, you get 40 ml of this. And this says here that it's an all-in-one SPF primer infused tinted moisturizer with lightweight, natural looking dewy coverage that hydrates skin for up to 24 hours. Now the main thing of this that I'd say that the other ones probably lack in is that this is super buildable. It is super long lasting. I feel like this product, because it is skincare infused, you can get away with not using primer. I always use primer anyways, but these are products that you can get away with using without using primer for all of them, because I feel like they all have the skincare benefits and the primer infused benefits as well. But this you can get away with, and I feel like it would work just as good, if not the same, to be honest. Or I just said the same thing twice. And yeah, I love this stuff so much. This is super, super hydrating. If you are someone who's oily, I would probably say stay away from this, because this just makes you look like the sun. Like, you're so glowy and so dewy. And to be honest, even me being dry, I still find myself having to powder some areas, especially if I use like a primer that's oil based or like super, super hydrating. But I love this stuff so much. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like here. Again, I said this, I feel like offers the most coverage, and I feel like it's the most buildable out of the ones I mentioned. So that is what it looks like. This is in the shade Light, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out. This has, I think, the thickest consistency out of all of them, but it's still super dewy. I just love how this looks. I feel like this is something that would be like your best bet of like an everyday tinted moisturizer. I keep dropping them, I'm sorry. This would be like your best bet of an everyday kind of tinted moisturizer feel. The coverage this provides is really good. If you're someone that already has like very beautiful skin, first of all, I hate you. Second, I'm just kidding. I feel like you could get away with using all of these like as your foundation, because you don't have anything to cover anyways if you're someone that doesn't have like uneven texture and like old acne. But I feel like all these products would just be good to use on their own every day. Like, it could just be your substitution for foundation. But I occasionally obviously like to wear foundations. Like I said, I have to go through phases with these products where sometimes I reach for them and sometimes I don't, but when I use these products, I love them so much. Right now, I would say the L'Oreal one is the one I use the most, but if I had to recommend any amongst these products, I would say the ones I recommend the most, because I cannot choose one because I'm crazy. I would say I have 3 to recommend. So if you want the drugstore one, I'd 100% recommend the L'Oreal one if that is what you're interested in. And just like when I read the claims, if that's something you're interested in, this is green, but it tends to blend in with your natural skin tone, so you don't look like Shrek or anything. So yeah, this is one I definitely recommend. And another one I recommend is the Rose Ink one. I've recommended this to friends, and I feel like people tell me that this is something they think would work for someone who already has perfect skin. But I feel like we're in the age of like a clean girl aesthetic anyways, so I feel like you don't need to cover up every like dot and zit and discoloration thing you have unless you obviously want to, which I do most of the time. No shame in that, but I really love the rose ink one as well. And I'd also say the Smashbox Halo Glow one is really good. So I would say these three, not that the rest of the ones I mentioned aren't good, it's just that I feel like these are the three that I feel like I would find myself repurchasing. I would say these two more than maybe this even. I do really like this, but I feel like I just like the practicality of this. This does offer, like I said, a little more coverage. But if I just wanted that much coverage to be buildable, I would just go ahead and use a foundation anyways. But I feel like these two are my favorite, even though they don't provide like the most coverage. I just love what they do for my skin and how they make my skin look. So yeah, I would say these two are like the main MVPs. I'm sorry that this one's expensive, you guys, but if this is something you're interested in, go ahead and swatch it, get a sample. You can get samples at Sephora, see if it's something you're interested in. And then there's a sale coming up on the 30th. I think it's tomorrow, and there's also going to be more sales throughout the year. Maybe this is something you can get with a sale with the like discount code, I don't know, but yeah, this is definitely something I'd recommend. Okay, you guys, that was it for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and lie down because I feel like I'm going to vomit up my insides at this point. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know if I need to go have like a Gatorade or a ginger ale. I don't know. I'm dropping everything. I'm so sorry. I'm a mess. I'm so sorry, you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will list all of these products down below along with links of where you can get them. Also wanted to mention this lipstick that I'm using. It is from Covergirl. It's basically the Outlast Duo ones where you apply the lipstick and then you apply the clear coat on top. I love this stuff so much, you guys. That is what it looks like. It's in the shade 960. Love, love, love this stuff so much. It is super long wearing. Just want to show you guys, no transfer at all. Highly recommend. Super inexpensive, although drugstore prices going up. These might be like $14, I don't know, but I got them for $11, which I feel like is still pretty decently priced. Anyways, rambling aside, you guys, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.